Total War Warhammer 3, one of the greatest sandbox games I've ever played. And there is no faction in this game that makes me feel like I'm building a powerful empire that can rule the entire world than the empire themselves.
I am ready.
So, I'm going to do everyone's favorite Karl, Franz Emperor campaign. Very hard, with these four endgame scenarios at long victory, because I really don't like these, but I want to challenge and I want to build the best empire. So let us begin.
Now is the time, men of the Empire, to unite!
Oh, yes it is, dear Karl, Franz. Yes, it is. So, where do we begin? Well, I obviously know how to play. So, let's look at the state of the Empire. This is basically the Holy Roman Empire, which is a poor man's version of the real Roman Empire. So, we have all these provinces divided by and are held by different factions. So each province is controlled by a different faction. And some of these factions like us, and some of them don't like us. And it's up to us to stop them from fucking killing each other and unite them and make them join our great empire. So, we have Nordland, all the way to the north, the closest to the Norskins here. We have Marienburg, who betrayed us and is hated by all. And they just happen to have a very nice port right now. We have Reichland, which is us, and we are in the middle of a rebellion where all other provinces in our faction province, our main province, have rebelled and want us dead, which is rude. Wissenland, they don't like us. We have the Golden Order, which is Belistar Gelt, the Chad, who's come down to Solon to make a second major empire province, Averland. Is there anyone in Averland? Stirland, the worst place to live. And then the vampire counts, who are in their own civil war right now. And there's Ostermark and Hochland, but they don't last long. Oh, and then there's also Ostland, which is not Kislev. They're not Kislev guys. Okay, so the first thing anyone should do when playing as the Empire, well, let's look at the situation. We have our province capital here. Well, let's upgrade it. Simple enough. Let's look at our victory conditions. So, we must defeat the Empire secessionists, the Bear Legion, vampires here, and Sylvania, our main vampire enemy. But this is actually a trick. These guys aren't your main threat at the campaign at the start. No. Your main threat is Festus, all the way here in the Brass Keep. Now, Festus is going to wipe out Hochland. I've seen it happen every time. And then they're going to wipe out Well, they're not going to wipe them out, but they're going to probably take one of these settlements. And it doesn't help that Midland is also where the Beastmen are lurking around here. So they're going to get double whammied, and they're going to lose all their armies, and their settlements will be defenseless. So, the first key thing, obviously, is to unite Reichland and secure Helmgard. So, the first thing is we must fight this battle. You could auto-resolve, but since this is the first battle of the campaign, I say we fight it. And here we are on the Grand Empire map, and oh no, it's not a big deal. I'll fix that in the next battle. Okay, so what we have here is we have all our units. We have the Great Swords, Halberdiers, Swordsmen, Handgunners, the Reichsguard, very armored, and the mortars. And and over here is the enemy army with their general, Helmut Ludenhoff. Now our Empire leader, Karl Franz, is a far superior fighter than him. Just looking, well, we can't even see the stats. So, we line up our infantry, put the right guard ready to flank, have the handgunners to the side, so they can shoot on the side while our infantry distracts theirs, and our Emperor just goes right in with artillery support in the back. It's a very simple first battle, and yeah, let's do it. Push the infantry forward, send the right guard this way, preparing to flank and kill the crossbowmen. Set up the handgunners, there goes the mortars. Ooh, that was a decent hit. You got 3, not bad, not bad. Alright, loop around, go this way. We're gonna send him in to go and we're gonna send them all in. I'm gonna tell you guys to shoot those spearmen right there. You have a sight. Alright, it was all about softening them up. We sent the right guard in, kill the crossbowmen, and we tell the mortar to shoot over there. We activate the right-wing wound fang. Oh, there come the mortars. Oh, it's all misses. Alright, and the crossbowmen are broken, so now we can charge the right guard into the spearmen in their backs, and that's going to do some critical damage. Oh, not a chance. Get him, Karl. You didn't even hit him, Karl. Come on. Get him. Hit him back. How did you go flying? Oh, and they broke. Kill him. Oh. Oh, he's still alive. Get him. Oh, he's dead. What a sad way to die. A decisive victory. No mere victory. Fates were written. Destinies and end up in immutable change. All because of you. Nice. And alas, a very decisive victory, although Karl took a bit more damage than I would have liked to see there, but it's okay. So, we can assassinate, take the captives, not a lot, or the money. Considering this is the start of the campaign, we definitely want the money. Alright, what did we get? Alright, no item. It's okay. So now we go and march on Grunberg.
Into battle.
This is gonna be fun. Alright, they have a small garrison. I don't like that auto resolve. We need to save every troop we can. So I'm going to fight this manually. Now then, this will be a lot easier to win the battle because they don't have a general. So all we have to do is just kill enough of their troops and they'll rout. So let's line it up just like we did last time. And we are going to crush them.
Ready for war. Taking position. At speed.
Fire on the sword. Oh, ooh, that was a good one. Alright. Their crossbow bolts won't do anything because we're heavily armored and shielded. And charge right. Oh, watch out for the spearman. Oh, that was so nice. The spearmen are going to try and charge the gunmen. That is a terrible idea. I got the battle realism off. I always liked it off better. Oh my, you broke fast. What the fuck? Where are you aiming? Here, aim here. It's all about inflicting casualties, so shooting down the running away men may be war crimes for some, but for the Empire, it's just another day.
I will not stand idle.
Get the troops in range,
Obey.
activate. Where is the... Oh, here comes the mortar. And you hit them. I'll give you that.
Halberdiers, we obey.
Alright, the battle should be won almost. Oh, we're flanking them. Oh, that's a good hit. Oh, my friend's playing geometry dash. Fascinating. They have not broken yet. That is, let's just hit the fast forward button, and there we go. An easy victory for everyone involved. Except them. They're all going to prison. Another decisive victory. No items though, it's a shame. Now, when you take a settlement, you have 4 options. To occupy, loot and occupy, sack, and raise. Now, considering we need to complete the province, and we don't want a conquest penalty, just take it normally.
I command here.
Ooh, we have a militiaman, minus 5 recruitment costs. Infantry. So then, enemy killed in battle. Alright, now when you take a settlement, you get 2 penalties. Well, I guess you only get the provincial instability, even though it says you get a minus 10 conquest. That's a bit weird. Technology. Technologies. The very first one when you play as the Empire. This one. Tithe rebates. 10 growth, 2 control. Necessary. Absolutely necessary. Now that we got the town under control,
The
we can
nation
recruit
calls.
units. The best early... we have 4 options. What to choose? I think the best one to choose would probably be the... let's do 1 swordsman and 1 archer. Because the archers are good for range, and we need someone to hold a line, and they have shields. I just think they do better than spearmen. Spearmen have a little higher defense, but no shield. So yeah. We can upgrade our lords in the skill tree. There are... oh, we get 2 upgrades. Very nice. Okay, so... Realm Archer, hard to hit. Plain and simple. Now, we simply hit end to... wait, no. Sorry. Diplomacy. Very important thing to do, especially as a human faction. Now, diplomacy is incredibly important. It allows you to negotiate with factions you like, factions that like you, and factions that also despise you. So I want to get a non-aggression pact. So
The Empire.
who wants one? Midland, Stirland, and Talabeclan. Well, Stirland is right next to us, and they seem neutral. So by getting a
Greetings on
non-aggression
behalf
pact
of the
with them,
Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
yes, nice to meet you too. So we can negotiate. So it balances it automatically and gives us the money. So
Very well.
I accept. Who else wants one? Midland?
Come then.
Bounce off.
Only Sigma.
Affirmative.
Sigma's will.
Talabeclan.
It is
Ooh,
good to
they
see
want
fellow
more.
sons of the
They want
Empire
a
this day.
trade agreement, which gives both of us a little more money. Now, 59 gold per turn doesn't seem like a lot, and right now it is not, but we haven't gathered any resources yet. Resources allow us to make more money in trade, so we can get up to like 200 gold per trade agreement. It can stack up pretty fast. Of course, we must get more resources. We have 1 resource in Reichland with the pottery, and we have the Pacers here, but the Pacers do not provide anything. It just provides growth and casualty replenishment, which is very nice, but no trade resource. So, we hit balance offer. I do not want military access yet, because we can get that later on, and we're not planning to go into Talabeclan anytime soon, so...
Of course.
Except,
Yes?
I don't want to trade it.
Mistress of Ice.
The Ice Court. Well, we don't have any resources yet, and we already have trade agreements with 3. Oh yes, we started with 2 trade agreements already at the start with
To war.
Karak Ziflin
It
and
is
Karak
time.
Norn. Though, I don't think these are going to last long. So then, now that we got all the important things out of the way for
Bring me to
turn
my men.
1, we can hit the next turn button. 277 factions. Oh, now it's 76. It's quite a lot of factions in this game. Most of them are minor, but how is it, like 84 legendary lords? That's quite a lot. It is a ridiculous amount. And these turns can take a long time because of it.
I am a
Oh,
soul keeper.
the college endorsement. We got a battle wizard. What kind of battle wizard did we get? Okay, it's a wizard. That's the best I can give it. It's a wizard. Oldolf Kasselin, he is a guy who can do spells. Not very good spells, but they are spells.
My power is
Bring him
theirs.
into the army. He marches right in,
Yes.
and
By
he's
the comet.
now we can now according to this,
In the name
it will
of
take us
Magnus.
2 turns to attack Uberisk. So that gives us 1 turn to recruit and then 1 turn to attack.
Attack.
So he's gonna march as much as he can,
Summon
and
the
then we will
Elector
recruit
Counts.
units. More archers. The more the merrier. Now, for Grunberg, we have the Grazing Patches River Guides, income, growth, and casualty replenishment. All very nice things. And we can upgrade it as we upgrade the settlement itself, really. So then, there's nothing much going on in turn 2 now. We already took care of diplomacy.
Yes.
Ooh. See, this is why it's important to look at diplomacy every turn. Look at Hockland. Now, the reason Hockland is giving us this humongous offer is because they just lost their army. They are now one of the weakest factions in the game. And Festus will destroy them. There is no way to stop it. They will get destroyed. So let's take their money before they do.
Approach and make your
You
offer.
could do a trade
I make
agreement,
no
but
promises to my
like,
assent.
no, it's worth just to take the raw money from it. Nearly 2,000 gold. They are out of money. They can't even. They're emptying their treasury. They have no more money.
Right.
Brilliant.
What?
We could any trade agreements.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Well,
Like
a
the
little more income per
motherland,
turn
our
is
friendship
always a
and
nice thing to
judicial
have. It always is.
The Empire.
Now, we don't have to worry about we don't have to worry about defensive alliances or military alliances yet, and confederation's only possible, normally,
All
with
right.
Marienburg, who, remember, hates us. They do not like us. So, now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, there really is not much to do this turn except end it. But there is one. It's not important to talk about it quite yet, but we'll get to it when it does. End of turn. Alright, and that is the end of the turn. Now it's back to us. Now, I'm concerned about middle time for
Come then.
good
Only
reasons.
Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy
The
or no.
Beastmen spawn in the middle of the province, and I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they're getting their asses kicked considering they're at 185 and they're at 90. Festus raised the settlement, which is starting to spread corruption, which is very bad. Look, they're gonna lose her
The
again.
nation calls.
Now it's time talk about the Imperial Authority. You see, as the Empire, the Imperial Authority is how much the other factions value your strength and position as Emperor. Green means good, you get bonuses, and then as you go down the red, the bonuses, no, you get penalties, and they get worse. And if you go all the way down, civil war. All elected counts will declare war on you to destroy you. You never want that unless you want the challenge, which is a very hard challenge. It's like ridiculous, but it is a challenge. But no, you never want to go beyond. You never want to go into the red. You want to stay in the green. Now, you gain Imperial Authority by restoring electoral counts. So if Herged gets wiped out, if Hochland gets destroyed, and we revive them, we get an electoral count. And there will be events, random events that happen during the campaign that will determine, that could alter someone's fealty to us or Imperial Authority. And it's important that we gather the resource prestige by winning battles, owning settlements, and it's a very important resource. And we can see the fealty of everyone using the elector counts magnifying glass. Shows us who hates us, who doesn't, and who despises us. Well, fealty and relationships are actually two different things, because, look, Midland has a fealty of 3, but they like us. They like us a lot. They're growing relationships. So, fealty does not equal relationships. Sometimes it can, but more than not, it just means they're not ready to confederate. Because if you can get fealty up to 10, they will offer you a confederation. You can either accept and lose 3 imperial points, or decline and get 1. Now, if you are in the negatives, you do not want to accept the confederation, because that'll throw you further into the negatives, penalties. But if you have, and you could take the positive if you don't want the confederation to get you plus. If you have an excess, you can accept the confederation and get their province. So then, enough talking. It's time we take out the rebels who are stupidly trying to defy us. Uberisk is the next settlement to take. And you know, I don't want to fight this battle. Now, according to the auto resolve, a decisive victory with low casualties. What more can you ask for? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, we occupy, and we got a horse. Karl Franz is now on a horse. That's very nice. Ooh, that's a very nice follower to get. 12%. That can stack up in the lake, in the local province. So we got ranks, units recruited, and factions encountered. So we encountered a Bretonian mine faction, and a vampiric legend, major faction. They're controlled by a legendary lord.
Bring me to my men.
So next we get Golden War infantry and archers. We upgrade our character. We get Hold the Line, which gives melee defense and leadership to all units in range. And we
summon the elector counts.
We get him his first spell, the crap spell. Well, check diplomacy one more time. They're offering us a non-aggression pact, but we might go to war with them eventually after wiping out these Empire secessionists, so we'll hold off.
So,
no one else wants any other. They want a military access. And you know, I am going to take this because I want to go into Midland and take out the Beastmen before they become a problem. So once we take out the secessionists, take Helmgart and Eihart, we'll march into Midland and wipe out the Beastmen before they do something bad. Or try to at least. No one else wants a deal, which is perfectly fine. It's important to keep track of who you're at war with. So right now we're at war with the Empire's Assassins, who are your starting enemy, and the Beastmen, who are also your starting enemy, but they start in Midland. Now, we can simply end the turn. I wonder if they're gonna reduce the turn times in an update. It's a lot to process, I suppose. So, we just see that we just finished upgrading Reichland, our capital, which is now level 2. Now, we have more province settlement slots, excuse me. So, we can see what kind of structure we can build. Landmarks are rare structures, slots, that we can build in settlements. Now, we need a special settlement that will be indicated by this sign, and it will say what kind of faction can build it. So, Aldorf has a special building for Empire and Vampires. And we are the Empire. Now, we can't build it yet because it requires at least a level 3 settlement building. We're only at level 2, so we can only get level 2 and lower. So we're gonna get the tap room, which gives us +4 control, and we could go for pottery. There are a couple options here. We can get walls, we can get money or growth, but we actually have I'm actually going to deconstruct this because I want to put the training field, which is a level 1 through 3 building, in a minor settlement, so we could build one of the higher ones that can't only be built in major settlements and build it there. So we'll keep this until we can build a training hall here. I will also, and because we're gonna eventually get this slot opened up, we'll put the pottery here, and I'm gonna start building the stables there. And we can also upgrade one of these cities, and I'm gonna upgrade Runberg because actually no. Actually, how much growth are we going? Oh, in that case, I'll upgrade Grunberg, and then next turn we can upgrade Uberisk, which is perfectly fine. Now, we go take Eihart. Now, this auto resolve isn't exactly the most favorable, and I know for a fact I can probably get a decisive victory, or at very least take very minimal casualties, so we'll fight it manually. It appears that it's raining a bit. They don't look exactly like storm clouds, and the sun is right there. Oh wow, that's a nice view. Damn. Alright, so look at the balance of power. We are slightly favored, and they outnumber us by 400. That seems like a bad thing.
Karl, Franz!
And it is, but the AI isn't the smartest. They make a lot of dumb choices. And it's not. And we're not expecting perfect AI, but they always make some dumb decisions. The question is, do we use it in our favor? Of course we do. This is a war. You have to use every advantage in the battlefield you can get. So, let's begin.
Take position! My rule is
Now,
absolute!
the handgunners need a line of sight, so we'll put them to the side. Build a bunch there. Push.
Move out!
Now, these guys are holding their ground. They're not going to charge us. They're playing defensive, so we have to lure them out. And the artillery is perfect for that, so we speed up to move our troops in position. Just a little bit. Come on, guys, you can push it faster than that. None of you are even pushing it. What the hell? Who's pushing this thing? Okay. So, our artillery is in position, so we fire. Oh, well, it needs to move over a little more, but it's okay. So we're going to lure them out. They're going to charge us after they take enough damage. So we're going to use the mortars here to shoot their infantry and make them mad and attack us. Okay, you're in range now. Fire! Yep. Oh, there they go. Oh, that's a miss. Come on. The other two shots better hit. If you tickled them, they felt something. Did a little damage, but come on. I want to see a better shot than that. Again. Here it comes. Ooh, that was a good hit. That was excellent. Oh my god. Those are... Look how much damage I did. They have 6,000... The unit has 6,210 health. It just did 1,500. No, more than that. That's nearly a quarter of its health. That's gone. Alright. Again. Oh god, here they come. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we'll just keep doing this until they decide to... Oh, here they come. So yeah, now that they've been taking some damage, they're mad and they're gonna charge us now. And this will be their foolish mistake. Oh my goodness, that's... Oh. Alright. Now I want you to target these guys. Good damage. Wow, and usually I hate the mortars, but they're really lighting them up so far.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, here comes some more shots. Oh, those are good. Oh, hold up. Alright, now I missed. You hit them. You did some damage. That's okay. You can see how many kills they got and how much damage they dealt as a gold value. You usually want that to be more than what the unit is worth. And if they are not doing that, then something is wrong with that unit and you should get a new one. Oh, here come the more mortars. Ooh. Oh my. Beautiful. Alright, now they're shooting at our handgunners. That's bad. We're gonna push the infantry line forward. Send Karl, Franz to attack their lord. Now this spell, there are spells in the game. Now this one is best used for single entities. It requires a line of sight, which we currently don't have.
Prepare for combat! Handgunners! The Empire endures! I will not stand idle! Sigma, preserve us!
Attack.
Reichsguard Knights!
Alright, this is...
Yes, my lord!
We're taking some casualties. That's okay. Alright, we're using the Reichsguard to wipe out their crossbow because they have this unit, but we're way faster than them.
Quakes!
So we're gonna wipe out all their crossbow men, or at the very least stop them from shooting.
Swordsmen! Our weapons are
Attack.
yours!
Attack.
To me, men!
Attack.
Reichsguard! Prepare
Uh-oh, that's not good. Help them out. Come on, shoot faster. Activate this. If we kill the general, the enemies will be rallying faster.
Standing by! Reichsguard Knights!
Alright, I'm not worried about them getting in melee. The crossbowmen have terrible melee
Kill
stats.
everything! Awaiting orders! For France!
Aim here.
Yes!
Aim.
Handgunners!
Yes, very good. Their general is dying.
Sigma!
Take a look here. What's going on? Oh, they're dropping like flies. Oh my god! Just stabbed in the head.
Ulrich's wolves! Soldiers of the Empire! Charge!
Uh-oh.
Great swords!
The Reichsguard are under attack.
No lingering!
Oh, there go the ambulances. They're falling. They're routing. They're running. That's a victory. Run them.
Reichsguard!
There goes the enemy lord. Ow, ow, wow. Let's get the damage.
Reichsguard Knights!
Here, let's have some fun.
Hold fire!
Let's have some fun here. Oh no. Run! Run for your life, men! Men, stop running! Men, don't look back! Don't look back! Oh no! Oh jeez. Oh my god, they have no chance.
The gods have abandoned them!
Yeah. Cavalry is...
Reichsguard!
when used right is great. Decisive victory. Did better than the auto result, and that's what you should always do. Another easy victory, and they got destroyed, and we barely took any casualties. Look at these damage. Like, look at this: 152, 174, 101, almost 100. everyone got killed except this guy, because this guy is... I'm not gonna say he's useless because I don't want to hurt his feelings, but between you and me, he's pretty shit. You get a random wizard at turn 2, and the best one is the fire wizard because it's fire. And the worst ones, well, I don't think he's the worst. He has some use once you get most of his spells, but fire wizard is always the best. It always is with the Empire. No question. Okay? No question. So, we should be getting should finish loading. Come on, you're embarrassing me now, game. You're done loading. Okay. We get an item, a 35% fire resistance dragon mage. We destroy their army, and we take the settlement.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Now, what did we get? Well, considering we already have this, we already have the Pacers, and they will get more powerful. I don't think we need this. We're going to remove it. We have secured the province of Reichland, which means we can put in a commandment. Commandments are powerful and can help keep public control under control, keep the province under control, get rid of corruption, increase money. In this case, right now, we want growth. Plus 20? Well, actually, we're getting a lot from this settlement, so control plus 4. So it's very important to have control.
Who calls? Bring me to my
Now
men.
we have an upgrade, more a character or leadership, and unit experience gain. Okay, the first good spell you can get is this one. It gives the unit more melee defense, holds the line faster for longer. Ooh, can we recruit this yet? No. Okay, so we have more archers and more swordsmen. The baseline of any Empire army. For now. So, who wants to try? They still want non-aggression, but we do not.
The Empire.
No one else wants to deal.
So-
Hawkman wants a... Well, it's free money,
Come
so
then.
let's
Only
take the extra
Sigma's
400.
Indeed.
We're gonna need all the money we
Alright.
can get. It's important that we get every cent we can in the early game, because Hawkman is going to die, Ostermark is going to get wiped out, and I think those are the only two that are going to get wiped out at the start, because they're down to 1, they're down to 2. They start at... They're in trouble. There's a lot of enemies, and I will explain each and every enemy that the Empire face once we wipe out the secessionists. Once we take Helmberg, and we do not want to let them up yet, because then it'll be a bigger garrison for us to fight. So, enter. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous because I've never played on very hard battle. I mean, campaign difficulty. This is the... If we go by like how you rank the campaign and battle difficulty, this is the highest I've set it. I usually play on hard. And here we have our first dilemma. Sterling demands the moot. Now, the moot belongs to Sterling normally, but as you saw on the campaign map, it was ruined by other beastmen, different beastmen. Now, those beastmen are no longer a threat, but Averlin, the other Elector account, has expanded into it and wishes to keep it. Now, we either give it back to Sterling, or let Averlin keep it. Now, the fealty of each faction will be positive or negative based on the decision. Now, it doesn't really matter here because both are at +5, but I prefer Sterling, so yeah. Sterling gets the settlement back, and Averlin likes us less because of it. Now, let's wipe out our first enemy
Ready.
by taking this settlement.
Into battle.
this is a siege battle. If we look at the map, it is a siege map, so they are going to have a big advantage. So why fight the battle when they have the advantage? Why don't we just encircle them and slowly attrition them? That way, if they do want to fight us, they're going to have to fight us out on the field. And that's where we have the advantage with more missile units, better cavalry, and artillery.
Attack!
So, we wait a minute. If they either have to face us or die starving. Ooh, another upgrade. We can upgrade Uberisk and put in the training field and delete this one, and we can get a weaving house, which gives us 262 gold. That's a lot for the early game. It really is. We can see our garrisons with this building. You can see the buildings you can build with this building. With this button, you can recruit a lord, 3 different types of lords, or a hero if you have that building required, because each hero requires a certain building to use them, to recruit them. So, we can see that our technology is almost complete, which will give us more control and growth. And in terms of diplomacy,
Onward!
there are some offers for non-aggression pacts, but we have to consider who their enemies are. So, the dwarves want a non-aggression pact, but we can see they're at war with the wood elves over here. Now, these wood elves are going to probably control this mountain pass here, which has direct access into the Empire through right here. Now, if we sign a non-aggression pact, they will get mad, and this could lead to a war between them down the line. Now, wood elves are quite hard to fight, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to piss them off, so we're not going to sign a non-aggression pact with them.
Who calls?
So, with everything complete, we're building up our province. We're sieging the settlement. We're going to end the turn. Now, the question is now, will the army in the settlement come out and face us, or will they take attrition? Because if you've sieged a settlement and they don't march out and fight you, they will start to lose troops, which can give you the advantage when you eventually decide to fight them. So, they chose to stay in there. We could see that a greenskin faction, the Skull Smashers, who are in this city right here, have been destroyed. And we see what buildings have been finished, and it's all very nice. So, let's look at the
Raise your weapon!
Now we can see instead of a Pyrrhic victory, it is now a close victory with medium casualties. Now, usually I auto-resolve this. Now, normally when you get this settlement, when you get Helmgard to a high enough level, you can actually get some artillery with the garrison, but they don't have them right now. So, without the garrison, all they have is the archers and the biggest threat, and we can shoot them with the artillery. So, but normally I auto-resolves. No, let's fight. This is going to be the last fight of the video where we defeat our first enemy and secure our home province. Let's do this. The mighty settlement of Helmgard. This settlement is essentially an empire-like protection settlement, because on the world map, it blocks access from enemy armies entering the empire. Because if they want to get to the empire, they have to go through Helmgard. Essentially, it's a giant fort. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take this fort. So,
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Now, there are multiple ways we could go about this, but siege battles are kind of the worst part of this game. They're, what's the right word? Clunky. They're very clunky. Now, Now we see there are supply points and the leadership point. If we capture this point, they basically run away. So our job is to break through the entrances, take this point here, and then capture this point. So we'll use the cavalry to smash the enemy gates because they are fast and they have good charge bonus. 72 charge bonus, that's a lot.
The Empire endures!
And with our Emperor, Karl, Franz on a horse, he'll be able to keep up with them.
Light wizard!
So,
Ready
they
for
charge.
war! Prepare for combat! We are ready!
The mortar can fire on the crossbowmen.
Mortar! Great swords! To battle!
That was a good hit. Very nice hit. Killed a couple of them as well.
Get them! The cannon shouts!
Alright, so they're gonna start smashing the gate. Fire the artillery! What are you doing? Stop it.
By
Halt.
Ulrich's wrath!
Just fire. Damn it, fire.
To me, men! Mortar! Yes, my
Just
lord.
shoot at something. Why aren't you shooting? There we go. Well, those are terrible shots. Our archers are firing. Bring these guys up.
Formation march!
Now we're going to tell them
Climbing the wall,
to
sir!
start.
Climbing the wall,
Oh
sir!
wait, they broke through. And we're going to tell them to crack the crossbowmen. Now these 3 units are going to go through as well with the gates of attack. We're going to have men on the ground and men on the walls.
The Empire
That's our goal.
endures! Climb!
We see the leader. We're going to attack him, and we're going to win.
I am prepared! Quick march!
Alright, we're going to send our lizard, not a lizard, wizard.
Ulrich's wrath!
Alright, they're going to need help, so we're going to send these guys in. Alright, tell the artillery to shoot at all the enemies.
By Ulrich's wrath!
We've captured the towers, which means they'll stop shooting at us. If this artillery can hit these people big, it's gonna hit so many.
The Empire
We'll tell our archers to shoot there.
Sigma commands! Prepare for combat!
Our right squad are taking a lot of damage, but they're getting a lot of damage as well.
For Heldenhammer!
We're gonna put the boost on them so they stop dying and take less damage, which is important.
Swordsman! Missiles at the ready! For Heldenhammer!
Activate
This
the
is
roof
my
cannon.
command! Mortar!
If this artillery can hit these enemies all clumped up, that'd be big.
No lingering!
What is our AI doing? My troops are spazzing out, all stuck on the door. This is, come on, guys, better than this. Come on, guys. Oh, the enemy lord is dead. That was fast. So now we keep taking our troops out.
Great swords!
It's important to make sure all your units are doing something, whether attacking, moving, doing what you need them to do. Boost, the right guard again, because they're
I will not stand idle!
now they're losing a lot of troops fast,
We
which is
are
cool.
Sigmar's heirs! For the Warhammer! By Ulrich's wrath!
Tell them to attack the archers, attack the crossbowmen. A lot of their infantry is being wiped out, which is good, but we need to take care of their crossbows.
Right
So,
Guard Knights!
the right guard are excellent at killing them, so let's tell them to go.
See to it! Sigma!
Alright, all their units are starting to move. Now we take care of the crossbowmen. Terrible melee.
Swordsman! Sigma demand! Charge!
Oh my god, look how many of them running. Oh, there was the cavalry.
Get them! Charge!
Come on, guys, get them. It's gonna be hard to hit them, but there's more of them than you. Come on.
The Empire endures!
We still have some stragglers. Get them.
Great swords!
Oh, we captured a point.
Swordsman! Moving faster! Roar! Ulrich's wolves charge with us!
Don't let any of them get away, man. Kill them all. Where are they going? Oh, we got them. Here we go. Oh, that was cool. Not trading blows here. They're pulling out the crossbows. I don't know what they're doing. Alright, sure.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Missiles will fly! To me, men!
Alright, we could take this part in here. So half their... Okay, so yeah, they're getting wiped
Prepare
out.
for combat!
This unit can attack that.
Ready for war!
I'm surprised they're still standing. It's probably because they still have this point. If we take this point, they get minus, they lose 10 leadership, and they'll probably lose. But let's take this out first to get rid of the towers.
Awaiting orders! Great swords!
Alright,
By Ulrich's wrath!
once we take this, which is almost there, these towers are going to fall apart like they're made of twigs.
That's an order!
Yep, there they go.
Attack!
I should tell you guys to
Coming
go.
now!
Still standing, I'm surprised. Usually they... Oh, there's the army losses. Yep, there they go. Close victory, but we didn't take that many casualties. It was only like a couple units that took casualties. The Rights Guard, once again, killing a lot of people. Very nice indeed. And there we go. That is another victory for us. More experience, gold, prestige, perfect. Now, you could loot and occupy this because Helmgard functions a bit different from normal provinces. And you know what? 11%. Well, it's not a lot of gold. It's fine. We'll just occupy. So, we have destroyed the Empire Secessionists. They've been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. Ooh, that's a very nice one to get. Plus 10 research rate. And it means we've finished studying this, which means more growth, control, it's perfect. And we've met the Fecundites. I don't know how to say it. Oh, yep, there he is. Festus, the Leech Lord. Yeah, he's gonna take Kurgan like it's nothing. There's no garrison. Why is there no garrison? So, we've secured our home province, we've gotten rid of the rebels.
Bring me to my men!
And we're gonna put the growth building in so we can slowly build this up because this acts as a fortress that guards, that keeps anyone outside here, they have to go through here. So it has a larger garrison than all the other cities. More than, let me look, these only have 7 units, this one has 14. And this is just the first level. You can get it up to like, let's see, that is 10, 13, 15, 17, 19, and those are higher quality units as well. So,
command here.
you get an upgrade, a higher attack, and more health, and you can get spells, it doesn't really matter. Now, before we end the video, because we've reached the end, this is a good start. We've gotten control of Reichland, we've taken care of one of our mortal enemies. Now, the next part I want to talk about is after you just defeat the Empire Secessionists and take control of your home province, what do you do next? Well, you have to consider who are your main enemies going to be. Well, the first one is going to obviously be the vampire counts. Right now, Tempelhof and Vlad, Sylvania, who is the leader of that is Vlad von Karzin, are currently in a civil war, and Sylvania will wipe out Tempelhof, and then they'll probably take out Stirlin. They might go for Averland. The point is, they're a threat. They're a very dangerous threat, but they're not your most imminent threat, because they are on the other side of the Empire. Your biggest threat is actually, in my opinion, at the very beginning, Festus, because Festus, he's going to wipe out Honkland, and he might go and take a
The
Taliban.
Empire.
Taliban. I don't know how to say these names. Good God. And this is bad because this can affect your imperial authority and put you in the negative, and you do not want to go in the negative. So it's important for you to go and, well, you're going to go through Midland. You should go through Midland, take out the Beastmen who are currently sieging the city, because we can see it is under siege. So that means the Beastmen are probably attacking the city right now. So what I'm going to do, if you want to do something else, that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to take my army, I'm going to march to Weismann, I'm going to defeat and destroy the Beastmen, because they are a big threat to the Empire, and then marching on Festus and taking him out before he gets too strong is key. Then you would probably have to turn your attention to the vampires, because by then they'll unite the provinces and they'll start attacking other elector accounts. But there's actually another big threat that most people kind of forget. There are wood elves here, and they are not friendly, that's for sure. They are currently wiping out Ostermark, and that's bad. So to win as the Empire, you have to unite all the provinces. And you can't do that when there are beastmen and chaos followers and vampires and wood elves everywhere. No, you have to take care of these. There is no negotiating with them. Plain and simple. And I think that's where we're going to end this first episode, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.